a powerful play. Doubling its $24 million budget following its December 16, 2016 release, this drama film stars Viola Davis and Denzel Washington, who also directed. The PG-13 rated story focuses on a working-class African-American father in 1950s Pittsburgh who comes to terms with fatherhood in life. The dialogue is expertly written, but also relentlessly delivered, making the film's pacing, especially early on, somewhat exhausting. Fences is adapted from the late August Wilson's Pulitzer Prize-winning play of the same name, and it definitely feels like it. The 139-minute story is told in 3 very distinct acts, with nearly all of the action confined, somewhat detrimentally, to a small suburban backyard, between, you guessed it, a bunch of fences. Now, I suspect this title is a metaphorical double entendre vis-a-vis implied emotional barriers, but thematically the teleplay seems to focus more on death and trust instead. So perhaps it's just a literal description of the movie's primary setting and nothing else? In fact, rather than remain closed off from one another, the deeply rich and complex characters often expose their innermost frustrations in intensely emotional monologues. Davis's angry confession that she's forfeited her personal dreams to settle down as a housewife is the most impressive work of her illustrious career, as she screams defensively,
"I gave 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot as you!"
Both her and Washington reprised the roles that scored them Tony Awards during the play's 2010 Broadway revival, and their tour de force work here rightly netted them another pair of Oscar nominations. Ultimately, Fences doesn't really do enough to justify its existence as a motion picture. Save for a handful of shots and a mid-act montage, Washington set up some basic camera angles and let the story play out exactly as it would on stage. But since this isn't the type of play I'd ever see in person, I for one am thankful it was translated into a more convenient medium. Objectively, from a cinematic perspective, Fences is not particularly engaging, but thanks to its show-stopping performances and a deeply personal screenplay, it is a great movie. That does it for this quick excerpt, but if you'd like to watch full episodes of Movie Night and submit your own reviews to be included on the show, please visit the Jogwheel YouTube channel. My name is Jonathan Paula, thanks for watching, and have a good movie night!